Good evening, good evening. Or good afternoon. This is One Core Level 2 podcast. Hope everybody's blessed, safe, and well. Hope everybody's doing good. Many prayers for comfort, healing, strength, and peace to all those who need it. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I have often said in past things on videos and stuff like that, that a lot of people, they kind of don't care about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month because, to be honest with you, some of us people, what I'm saying, don't they don't think that we matter. So I can say that because guess what? Because that's what I see, and sometimes it's what I feel. Sometimes people don't care about you unless you got money, unless you got a job, unless you can put food on the table, unless you do whatever, what I'm saying, whatever else that it is that they want you to do. And some people just don't care. So that's the reason why I've often said to all men, not just men but women too, get around some people that love you and get around some people where you that care. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, sometimes the weight and the burden of the world is too much. And so whether you made past mistakes or future mistakes or present mistakes, no, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't care about that. They just want to see you produce and they just want to see you make magic happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that is a starting point. Some people might be irked about it. Some people might not like it, but guess what? I don't care. You got to tell the truth about it. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is, when it comes to men's mental health, for some people don't care. It's not just women that just don't care. It's just people in general. They just don't care. Everybody's going through something. But then when that person dies or they have a health scare, a health condition, or they have a mental health breakdown, they're like, oh my gosh, what can we do to help? Some people just it's too much. It's foolishness. You know what I'm saying? They just don't care. So we know what caring looks like. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. You know. And that's another reason why I've often stated, you know what I'm saying? Don't wait till the last minute to call and check on people. Don't wait till the last minute. People wait till the last minute. They wait till stuff gets really, really bad, and it's just like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the heck going on? Nah, you call and check on people, and you text them ASAP before anything happens, before they lose their job. You know what I'm saying? Before they have, like I said, a mental health crisis. Before any other extra stuff happen. Text and call them and see what's going on. You feel me? So there's that. But like I said, the thing about men's mental health that's wild is that we are required to perform at a high and a peak level. Like I said, with the weight of the world on our shoulders, and to make to make sure that everything is everything. And again, people just don't want no excuses. You know what I'm saying? And so, with them same people, they gonna want grace when they're going through their situation, and they gonna be like, "Well, I had this going on. I had that going on," and we just gonna pull up the receipts and be like, "Hey, I remember when." We don't want to hear no excuses. That's why I said there's a lot of things that are unfair in this life, and it's a lot of things that just ain't, you know what I'm saying, just jacked up. It just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for all the men who are doing their best, who are trying. We're out here. We're working 2 jobs, 1 job, 1.5 jobs. We're doing everything to provide for our children. We're doing everything to provide for our families. We're doing everything to create balance and to even try to do, whatever it is that needs to be done. And even if you're struggling, I'm rooting for you too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Like if men's mental health, and actually everybody in the world, if our mental health was at a peak condition where we could thrive, more stuff would get done. But it's just, like I said, that's just not how things work. You know what I'm saying? So it's strength in numbers, as they like to say. Well, guess what? Well, in order for you to have strength in numbers, we have to, we have to, join together, and, we have to stand together. And like I said, it's tough. It's tough being a guy out here, trying to, like I said, trying to have, have everything, that needs to be going on, and it's tough. So I speak for most men when I say, like I said, it's tough sledding, man, and people are, people are going through it, whether they want to admit it or not. Now that's another thing too. In order for you to get help with your mental health and, doing different things like that, you're going to have to admit, and you're going to have to, hey, be like, hey, this, I got this going on, I got that going on, and I need some assistance. You're going to need to do it, because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you're just going to be living behind the 8 ball, and you're not going to be able to get out of the box. You're just not, so I encourage you, go find a therapist. Go find somebody that actually cares about you. Go find somebody who actually loves you. Go find somebody who is actually, there for you. Somebody who's going to be in your corner. They're not, judging you. They don't care about what happened yesteryear. They don't care about what happened 5 days ago. They don't care about what happened 20 years ago. It doesn't matter. Get somebody that's in your corner. Get somebody who's going to be there for you, and they're going to help you rebuild and have balance and stability in your life. Get somebody who's going to love you and to, like I said, and to help, and to help lift you up, and and all of that stuff in between, and like I said, that to me is very important, because if you can have somebody who can help plant a seed and have stable ground with you, then you can do a lot more. You can, you can beat certain deadlines, and you can overcome. But it's tough. Like I said, it's just tough sledding, man. It really is, and I know a lot of guys are doing the best they can. People who are in the service. People who are working in prisons. People who are doing any type of job. It's just, man, sometimes, enough is enough. And then number two, I will implore you this. If you have PTO time, and if your company provides it, which all of them should, use the company resources. Take your PTO time. Take a day. You're gonna have to do it anyway. Take a day. Take a day just for you. Kids or no kids. Spouse or no spouse. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. No matter what it is, take a day. Just take a day just for you, and make sure that you do something for yourself. Get you a good meal. Get you a good drink. Get you, whatever it is that you want. You do it. Have at, have at it. Because you're going to need to. And guess what? It's not about just being alive once. It's about the fact of you work hard. Okay? So, do your thing. Use your PTO. Take some time out for you. Have a clear mind. Don't have to hear nobody talking, nobody saying nothing. Just go somewhere. Get some good food. Put your phone on D&D and relax and take it easy. And not just for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month or for Father's Day, which don't nobody really care about that, which is some people, but talking about all year, all around, do it. So, and excuse my my phone. I dropped my phone, so if you see the streak, yeah, my screen is cracked in a million pieces. But this is One Accord Level 2 Podcast. Be blessed, be safe, be well. Love y'all. Take care. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And fellas, let's get it. And let's stick together and get through this together.